Well, Tammy says it's time for the 2021 August Liberty Lake Backyard Gardening Tour. What do you think, Tam? Okay, so today we're harvesting Santa Rosa plums. We got quite a few already. There's about as many still left on the tree. Tip's been getting cucumbers like this just about every day. It's just been an unreal year for cucumbers. We've got some monster zucchini that we've been getting, so it's pretty good. Last winter we took all of our kitchen scraps from vegetables and cooking food and fruit peelings, and even coffee filters and grounds, and buried them in the garden during the winter when the ground wasn't frozen. And what we found is the worms just loved it. They were eating that stuff and creating castings all winter long. And this year we've just had prolific vegetables coming out of our garden. So the recycling of kitchen materials in the garden rather than throwing them into the garbage can is really a great idea. The McIntosh apples this year are doing real good. They're quite large. No fruit flies this year. We've got quite a few hummingbirds that are eating the flies in the Santa Rosa plum tree and the apple trees. I've also put down apple cider vinegar mixed with detergent in bottles. There's one sitting right there with a couple holes in the top of that bottle so the flies can get in, so we can have control of our fruit flies. Last year we had a kind of a fruit fly problem, but this year we don't have anything because I think the hummingbirds are helping us out, and those bottles of apple cider vinegar with detergent. Here's some Santa Rosa plums. They are doing really well. We're harvesting them currently because the birds have been getting at them. As soon as they get ripe, they get soft, and then the birds come in and start pecking into them to get the moisture and probably some of the food as well. So there's kind of a narrow window where you need to harvest Santa Rosa plums. Let's go check things out over here. It's raining right now, which is great because we've had such a hot, smoky summer. Hopefully the rain will help the forest firefighters. This is the Red Delicious apple tree. The apples are doing really good, but they haven't really turned red yet. We'll give those several more weeks before they're done. And here we've got some wintergreen. If you grow wintergreen, you need to grow them in a pot that doesn't have any holes in the bottom, because they will take over everything and they will be like an obnoxious weed. So be careful if you ever plant wintergreen, because they will take over. We've got some potted plants here. These are some green peppers that Tip likes to use in cooking. Over on the other side we've got another pot with red, these are kind of purple peppers, I guess. And they grow really well in pots, so that's one thing people can consider. We've got some Thai herbs here, and they've already had some fruit that came out of them, and it's some kind of a bean plant. I don't even know what that is. Over here we've got our dill plot. The dill is done. The Roma tomatoes are still coming through every day. Tip's been harvesting those frequently for use in cooking. There's another cucumber plant, but looks like Tip got all of them today, so nothing there. There's some Thai basil in there as well. And again, this is one of those plots where during the winter we took all of our vegetable cuttings and put them in there, buried them, and then the worms started eating them, so they created some natural fertilizer. Right, Tam? This is our raspberry patch here. Raspberries are doing really well. This hibiscus here is dying of old age. There's only a couple branches left. I've cut off all the dead ones. It's just a beautiful flower. I planted another one last year, and that's going to blossom. Looks like they're going to be pink. Didn't know what color they were going to be, but that looks like a pink hibiscus. Over here we've got that mystery flower that just came up. Let's see, let's walk over here, get the raspberries out of the way. Oh, you can see the good raspberry there. Eat that right now. These are ever-bearing raspberries, and we eat these raspberries all the way into November. Once they start producing, they have about a 2 or 3 week cycle, and it's just quite amazing how many raspberries we get every year. Later in the year, when they really start producing, we'll make some raspberry jam and eat that for the whole winter. So that's some more aroma tomatoes kind of taking over. I got squash and cucumber. Over here in this corner, these are the arborvitae I planted a couple of years ago. They're doing fantastic. Oh, I just stepped on a squash down there. Hopefully it didn't hurt it. And we're back to the McIntosh apple tree. Got some more zucchini there. Looks like there's some beautiful raspberries that Tip just picked recently. And back to this white hibiscus. I gave a small start to a neighbor. It was only about 6 inches tall, and now it's about 15 inches tall, and it's actually blooming already. So our neighbor really knows how to handle hibiscus. The bees just love this plant, and I'm surprised that there aren't any in it right now. I guess the rain coming in this afternoon has got them on hiding. Anyway, where'd Tammy go? Oh, she's over there in the gravel. That's it for the 2021 Liberty Lake Backyard Gardening Tour. Tammy, what do you think, girl? Ready? Tammy, catch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bad throw. Anyway, that's it. Bye.